Have you ever helped someone and received nothing in return? Not even a thank you. Have you ever poured your time, your energy, your kindness into others only to feel emptier each time? There is a quiet truth that kind people often learn too late. Kindness without boundaries is a slow form of self-destruction. When you say yes to everyone else, you unknowingly say no to yourself. There was a man named Noah. In his office, he was known as the good guy, the reliable one, the helper, the fixer, the one who stayed late to clean up others' mistakes, who lent money he didn't have, who said yes even when his body was screaming no. But at night, when the lights went off and the city grew quiet, Noah sat alone at his kitchen table, staring at unpaid bills, unanswered messages, and a silence that felt louder than anything. One weekend, Noah needed help, just a small favor. He was moving apartments. He called the same people he had helped so many times before. One was busy, another didn't answer. A third was offended he even asked. "I thought we were friends," they said. "Why are you being so cold about money?" And that was when Noah saw it. His kindness hadn't earned him respect. It had earned him expectation. He wasn't seen as generous. He was seen as convenient. Confused and exhausted, Noah found himself on a quiet park bench the next morning, sitting beside Elias, an older man with a presence like still water. Elias listened without judgment. Then with calm eyes, he said, "Kindness without a strategy isn't virtue. It's self-sacrifice, and not the noble kind." He picked up a cup of coffee and held it in front of Noah. "You see this cup? It can only pour if it has something inside. But what happens if you let everyone drink from it and never refill it? One day there's nothing left, and still, they'll ask you for more." Noah asked, "But isn't being good the right thing to do?" Elias smiled softly. "Goodness is never wrong, but goodness without wisdom is a wound waiting to open. If you never say no, your yes becomes meaningless. If you're always available, your time loses value. People don't respect unlimited access. They exploit it." That night, something shifted in Noah. The next day at work, the same colleague who always dumped extra tasks walked toward his desk. He smiled, placed a stack of files on the table, and said, "Can you handle this? I've got dinner plans." Noah looked up, calm, steady. "I'm afraid I can't. I have my own deadlines to meet today." There was a pause. The colleague looked stunned, then annoyed. But Noah didn't waver. He turned back to his screen and kept typing. His heart was pounding, but it wasn't fear. It was freedom. That was the first boundary, and slowly, more followed. He stopped saying yes to everyone. He stopped explaining himself to people who never really listened. He started giving, but only where it was appreciated, not expected. Some people vanished from his life, the ones who only stayed for the favors. But something surprising happened. Others remained, and those who stayed, they respected him more. They saw his value not as a servant, but as a person. And over time, Noah became full again. Not because others poured into him, but because he had stopped leaking himself into the hands of the ungrateful. Now he gives intentionally. Now he helps when it's right, not when it's demanded. Now his kindness is a choice, not a currency. So ask yourself, are you letting others drink from your cup until there's nothing left? Do you confuse being kind with being used? You are not selfish for setting limits. You are not cruel for saying no. You are not broken for needing space to breathe. Be kind, but be wise. Help, but choose who. Give, but protect the source of your giving. Because if you fall apart in the process of holding others together, who will hold you? The world doesn't need more martyrs. It needs more people who are whole. So let your cup be full. Let your heart be guarded, not closed but wise. You were never meant to burn just to warm others. You were meant to shine and last. If this story reminded you of your own quiet burnout, subscribe to Inspire Stories, where we tell the truths too often left unspoken. And if someone you love gives too much, too often, too quietly, share this with them. Be kind, but don't disappear. You matter too.